What's up, world? What's going on? This your girl, Yalonda. I'm going to talk to you today about death, about how you deal with it, how you're coping with it, what's going on in your life. Are you recuperating easy? Is it an easy process for you? You're not seeing that person. You're not seeing that person anymore. They don't come around. They don't call. You know what's going on. You just feel like you're out of your mind. You're gone. You're psycho. You're taking pills. Things like that. And I wouldn't talk on the subject unless I have gone through it myself. Because the person who hasn't gone through it, he'll be like, if you don't get out my face. I mean, seriously, that's what you'll be like, period, point blank. But me, I lost my sister the beginning of this year, January 6, 2009. And when I lost her, it was in the morning. I saw her 1 o'clock in the morning. She was playing with her kids, singing songs, everything, just as happy and lovely as can be. My nephew was in the room with her. Matter of fact, both her sons were in the room with her. Her 12-year-old and her 4-month-old at that time. Matter of fact, the 4-month-old died in her arms. And the 12-year-old tried to wake up. She didn't wake up. Daddy came in and all that kind of stuff. And all I know is at 7:09, he woke me up. I came out of the room. I saw them pumping her stomach, trying to get her back or whatever. And I just said, and the baby was in my dad's room, so I was just like, Lord. And I knew what my sister had been through in life, living. So I was just like, Lord, if it be that you're either going to take her, or she's gonna revive, and she's gonna come back to life, and she's gonna get better. But the Lord decided to go and take her home, give her some rest and peace, take her out of this world full of honey, I've been on this world, on earth for 29 years. It's not easy, not at all. You got people, you learn from, coming up, and, I understand what Mom and Daddy said and the old folks said about, honey, you keep living. You think it's bad now, you think you're going through something now, you think you know everything now, you keep living. Just keep on living. But it says in the Bible, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Now, we don't all know, despite what has gone on in life, if that person is going to go to heaven. We don't know that. Despite what they did on this earth, we do not know that. And then again, it's not all about, how you feel or what's going to happen or whatever. Because, you don't know where your mind, where your state of mind is going to be at when you find out that someone has passed away. It's just, you just got to get up and go on, and for me, you got to get up and go on. I'm sorry, y'all. You got to get up and go on about your life. I'm sorry to say that, but you do, because, you got to grieve, but you also got to get back to living, because that person is in a better place than they were in life. I know it may sound strange, and how can you say that, and I hate you, and I'm going to write a bad column or note about you or whatever, and I'm going to leave you a bad message. But seriously, in the Bible it says that we should be happy, we should shout for joy, we should be glad, excited when somebody dies, and we should be grieving when somebody is born. Now, it takes a while to understand what that means. And then again, some of y'all out there, you ain't no preacher, you ain't no pastor, blase, blase. But, honey, you don't know what I know about the Word and about the Bible. But back to my point. My sister has passed away. So me hearing about Michael Jackson passing away, President Kennedy, Ted Kennedy passing away, all these other people passing away, and just people in general, it doesn't faze me. They talked about Mike. He did this, he did that, he been bleeding his skin, he crazy in the head, all this kind of stuff, and now they want to take up for him and say that the reason he was crazy because it's all wrapped around when he got, when he got his hair caught on fire in 1983 when he was doing that Pepsi commercial and all that kind of stuff. And honey, you shouldn't even talk about the man in the first place. He's a man and a human, and you go through things to yourself. It's just and then for me, another reason why I gotta be strong and I gotta be, healthy and alive and, don't lose my mind is because I have this woman, I have my sisters. He's 1 year old now. Baby to raise. Yes. Now we're in between the cycle or whatever, in a battle with, the baby daddy's people trying to get custody of the baby. Now the baby daddy's people, the baby daddy can't get it because the baby daddy's got a bad rep for being on drugs. And Mark, if you watching this, you saw it, your people saw it. Hey, I didn't say your last name. Haha. But it's, death is death, and like Tupac said, how did he say that? Why am I trying to live if I'm just living to die? That's what he said. And one of his songs, to all you Tupac fans out there, death is going to happen one way or another. Whether you're young when you die, or whether you're old when you die. We have to learn to accept death, and no one is here for just to walk on this earth. They all left a memory. The world is in some way or another, whether you were famous like Ted or not so famous, just known around the city, in a couple states, around the town like my sister. They all left something in this world. Whether whether that person was just a baby and only lived for a split second, they were here for a reason. God does not put nobody on this earth for nothing. So they were all born for a reason. And when they die, the world is in some way or another, some form, changed because of them. So, people saying that the world will never be the same and we done lost somebody, and we oh Lord, and crying and committing suicide because somebody died. Don't go there. You got something to leave for this world. So death is gonna happen. We have to deal with it. My condolences to the Jackson family. My condolences to the Kennedys. Death is going to happen, and if they live, if they had their life was kind of topsy-turvy in the uproar when they was alive, they're at peace now. They don't have to worry about this struggle and pain and trying to keep up with the Joneses and trying to satisfy nobody else. Let them rest and go on. Take your rest. That's what I tell my sister. Take your rest, girl. I know she up here somewhere. She around here. Take your rest, girl. Go on, rest and sleep. You don't got to worry about this no more. And I know I sound old. I'm 29. I done been through a lot, y'all. A lot. So, I love you, world. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you later.